Welcome to Playing Pedals, the show about playing with pedals. It's not about reviewing individual products, it's about saying what happens if we take this type of effect and this type of effect and this type of effect, stick them together, mess them around a bit and see what crazy tones we can come up with. My name's Matt and I hope that together we are going to have some fun playing pedals. To keep things simple, I'm going to be playing my Epiphone Gold top into a Vox AC4TV, and today we have 3 pedals on the board. We're going to play around with them, see what we come up with, and the 3 are what was arguably the cheapest distortion pedal I could find on the internet, the British Dist by Twinote, and then we got the Summer Orange, which is a phaser, sort of a phase 90 style pedal from Tone City, and my trusty Boss TR-2 Tremolo, which has been on my board for like 20 years, and it was second hand when I bought it. If that's not an endorsement for buying quality product, I don't know what is. So let's switch them all on, let's get on with it and see what kind of tones we could come up with. I'm going to do this with backing tracks underneath because I think it's great that we make some crazy sounds and put them in the context of some music. That helps you have a better idea. Do you need one of these on your board? And if you do you need it in combination with something else? That's what I'm kind of going for. So let's jump in. So that's guitar on the bridge pickup, both pickups, and the neck pickup. That's the basic tone, and then let's switch everything on and get going. Listen to the hum on that. So straight off we've started with these in what you might call traditional order. We've got the distortion first, then the phaser, then the tremolo. I'm going to jump in by just cranking the tremolo depth right up and getting it warbling away. What a fine mess we've got ourselves into there. Lots and lots of... Good question we need to ask, what is a usable tone? And that entirely depends on the kind of music you're into making. For some, I've just dialed up some very usable tones. For some people, I've just created a horrible, horrible mess. But let's find something that I would really play. So, I'm probably going to bring the gain back a bit. We're going to turn the rate down on the phaser to get something that sits back a little bit less depth. I think that could work. So there you go, that's distortion into phaser into tremolo. Let's switch it round. So now we're going to put the phaser in front of the distortion, see what we get there. So if we jump straight back in with the same settings, so definitely less harsh edges on the phaser doing it this way, and let's tame the tremolo so we're going a little bit less crazy, make it more of a subtle thing, and we could go like this. I think that's quite usable. Don't know about you. It's entirely up to you what you like. Now we're going to go whack the tremolo at the front of that. So obviously where we are on the tremolo pedal, not a lot of tremoloing going on. So let's see how that sounds, and then let's crank it up again. Well, I think that is a very fitting way to end show one of playing pedals. I hope it's been helpful for you. Maybe you've listened to all that and thought, I hate all those sounds. Winner if you have, because then you've saved yourself some money from buying cheap distortion pedals and a tremolo and a phaser. But maybe you've listened to some of that and thought, that's interesting, I'd like to try that. And then winner, you also now know you want to go hunting for a tremolo pedal or a phaser. One of the things I want to do with this is also make this about gear that it is attainable, and I know there are different points of view on price points and all of that. What I'll say is the stuff I'm playing is stuff that's been on my board, stuff I've gigged. If I think it's good, I'll say I think it's good. If I think it's not that good, I'll say. One thing I'll say right up at the front of all these, I really hate these little knobs on mini pedals. I think this kind of configuration is much better. There you can see I've gone on with white pen because these were completely black knobs when I bought it, and that's much more useful in a dark, dingy pub gig. This is a complete disaster because you can't change the pedal at all. So I would say I love mini pedals. I think they're very, very good, especially when you need to have a small pedal board for travelling or for gigging in tight spaces. Affordable pedal of the week has to be the British Distortion, because it was 15 quid on eBay, and whether you agree with that or not, that's a bargain if you're in a fix and you need a distortion pedal, and it's got me out of a hole, and it sounds all right into the front of a valve amp, and you get what you pay for, but it's okay, it's been gigged, it's survived. As for which way round is best, I'll leave that entirely up to you. On my board, I've got to be honest, it's usually a gain stage first, then a phaser, then a tremolo. That's just how I like it. Tremolo sits at the end of the board because I've got reverbs and delays, and it's after all of that as well. But for today, make up your mind. What do you think's best? It's a free world. As we said at the beginning, we're here to talk about types of pedals, not specific pedals. So there are loads of great tremolos out on the market today, and some really fancy ones and stuff with tap tempo and all that. If you're really interested, go check out videos for those. Phasers, there's a bunch of phasers that I would love to have that I don't have. That's one that I do have. If you're into that, investigate. And distortion pedals, the world, does it need another one? Probably. Probably does. So the final thing is, if you're watching this video soon after it's come out, you probably realise this is me starting on YouTube. It's not actually me starting on YouTube. I started on YouTube way back in 2007. But this is me starting doing guitar related, pedal related stuff on YouTube. And so if you do like it, if you think what I'm doing has some kind of value to you, please hit the thumbs up button, do subscribe to the channel, do hit the notification bell, and do tell your friends. Share this if you share stuff like this on social media, because it will really help. And I hope that as we go forward, that we'll be able to create, or I'll be able to create, interesting, engaging content that really helps you make better buying decisions as you build your pedal board. That's it from this episode of Playing Pedals. See you next time.